Tonight, before you close your eyes, listen closely. The words you're about to speak are not a lullaby. They're marching orders to your subconscious and the universe. In the spiritual world, as Florence Scovel Shinn reminds us, your word is your wand. When your words are gentle and precise, tomorrow's door opens peacefully, exactly under grace and in perfect ways. Have you ever lain in bed while your mind flips into cinema mode? Old stories, unpaid bills, conversations that never started spinning on repeat. You're not weak. Your subconscious is ready to receive instructions. Science calls it memory consolidation. Florence calls it the hour of imprinting. What you feel and speak in those last moments of the day gets stamped in deep and shows up in the morning. So we won't let mental clutter program your life. We choose true words, soft and lawful, yet powerful. Begin with one simple, profound move, cast the burden. All anxieties of today, I hand to divine wisdom. I choose peace and gentle guidance. As the weight lifts from your chest, your energy field settles, and the next words sink into the fertile ground of the subconscious. From here, speak without negatives in the present, now becoming, saturated with gratitude, and always seal it under grace and in perfect ways. That's how you avoid forcing personal will and let good come by the right road at the right time. What can you expect mornings that feel lighter? A clearer intuition, small opportunities peeking through an email. An invitation, the right idea at the right time. Track it for 7 nights each morning, rate your energy. 1 farm 5, note 1 sign of good and 1 inspired action. If you're exhausted some nights, just whisper, I welcome the smallest good that appears. Remember, this is spiritual practice that supports the mind. If you face chronic insomnia or health issues, seek proper care. Spirit and medicine don't cancel each other, they lift each other. When you speak rightly, you're not practicing blind auto-suggestion. You're setting the mind's compass from problem to possibility, lack to sufficiency, tension to calm, active poise. Picture the subconscious as a team on the night shift. If you hand them a memo that's clear and kind, they'll lay out by morning the most favorable conditions for wise, steady choices. Now seal the night with a blessing in Florence's spirit. May every word I speak tonight return to me, already formed, good, timely, complete. Don't wait for a perfect mood. Starting creates the mood. Set a dim, gentle corner, close your screens. A few minutes early, place your hand over your heart. Breathe slowly and let the heart feel the words before the mouth speaks them. Next time, I'll give you a 2-minute, 3-step bedtime ritual. Specific gratitude, a present tense, I am becoming, affirmation, and a gentle command to tomorrow, plus ready-to-use lines for finances, health, relationships, and work, each signed under grace and in perfect ways. Grab a notebook, we're about to chart the night map that leads your dawn. Imagine tonight as a lit doorway. On the other side is your tomorrow, lighter, clearer, with a few quiet advantages placed exactly where you need them. The key isn't luck, it's the words you speak before you close your eyes. In the spirit of Florence Scovel Shinn, words aren't noise, they're decrees. You don't beg the universe, you come into harmony with spiritual law, so what is yours comes under grace and in perfect ways. This part 1 sets the foundation, will reset your inner compass, reduce mental noise, and tune your language to the law, so the simple 3-step bedtime ritual in part 2 actually sinks in and keeps rhythm. First, lay the burden down still, the inner lake. Before you say anything, let your heart get light. For 30-60 seconds, dim your screens, place a hand over your chest and breathe. Chant somewhat 4, inhale for 4, hold for 4, release slowly. Then whisper, all concerns of today, I hand over to divine intelligence. I choose peace and gentle guidance. This isn't denial, it's clocking out of the day shift and handing the file to Spirit's night crew. When the waters calm, your words imprint instead of sliding off the surface. The golden rules of language. How to speak so the subconscious obeys thought, plus feeling, plus word equals impression. So choose language that one lives in the present, becoming tense. I am or I am becoming. 2 states, what you want, not what you're avoiding. 3 carries, gentle emotion like gratitude and ease. Feeling is the ink. And 4 seals, with grace under grace, and in perfect ways, which avoids forcing will and opens a path that's right and timely. In part 2, every affirmation will keep a soft cadence and close with that grace seal, the gatekeeper, that guards you from hurry and inner static. Reset your attention filter from problems to possibilities. All day your brain hunts. What it was told is important. If every night you tell it, keep worrying, it will dutifully bring you more to worry about. But if tonight you say, tomorrow I notice the small opportunities already here, you're programming your filter toward possibility. That's why in the morning a perfect job line pops out, or you suddenly remember the exact person to call. No grand spectacle, just clean pathways for the right things to walk in. Give your mind a clean runway and the content junk. The last 5 minutes of the day are prime real estate. Don't rent them to an endless scroll. Shift to warm light and silence notifications 10 to 15 minutes before bed. Then set a little 3-line prompt card on your table. Gratitude, becoming, invitation for tomorrow. The aim is enough stillness for your words to touch soil. Seed phrases for common needs. These are tonal guides, not the full 3-step ritual yet. Money. I am becoming a wise, generous steward of money. I see clean channels of income opening under grace and in perfect ways. Health. My body answers with lightness and vitality. Tomorrow I move with ease and hear my needs under grace. Relationships. My words are gentle and timely. I am supported and I support others under grace. Work creativity. I am becoming the person who sees what matters and does it first. Inspiration arrives right on time under grace. If any line feels stiff, use a bridge. I'm willing to believe good can enter in the smallest way first. Measure lightly. Let your mind see proof. Try the 7 nights under grace challenge. Each morning, 60 seconds, max jot 3 things. 1. Morning energy, 1 to 5. 2. 1 sign of good, an email, an idea, a peaceful minute. 3. 1 inspired action, who to call, a note to send a small tidy up. After 7 nights, you'll see the red thread movement from the inside out. This isn't superstition, it's managing attention and emotion by spiritual law. When resistance rises, walk Florence's path of non-resistance. If you're tired or doubtful tonight, don't force it. Say simply, I hand this doubt to divine intelligence. I choose peace. Then offer 1 tiny gratitude. Non-resistance lets you slide past the ego's stiffness and keep your cadence. Gentleness outperforms strain. The gatekeeper metaphor, standing watch at the thought door. Your job isn't to wrestle every stray thought, it's to let the gatekeeper do his job. When a heavy idea knocks, say, not tonight, we only receive peace and guidance. Light but firm, door closed. Return to breath, touch your chest and continue with your chosen words. Healthy boundaries. Spirit and medicine support each other. This practice doesn't replace medical advice. If insomnia persists, seek a professional. Think of the spiritual peace as a light blanket that warms the heart and guides the mind to safety. When the body is cared for, your words cut sharper and bless deeper. If this part 1 resonates, join us in the comments. Share 1 thing you're grateful for today and write 7 nights under grace. I'm in plus your city/state so we can see one another on the map. Each night, remember you're not alone. There's a circle of hearts whispering gentle words with you. If you like, post a photo of your 3-line journal page, cover private details to encourage someone else. We're not chasing loud miracles. We're planting clean ones, calm, timely steps that arrive under grace. You now have your groundwork. The lake is calm, the gatekeeper is on duty, your language is lawful. In part 2, I'll hand you a 2-minute bedtime ritual. Specific gratitude. I am becoming. affirmation, and a gentle invitation for tomorrow with plug-and-play lines for money, health, relationships, and work, all sealed under grace and in perfect ways to lower resistance and raise receptivity. Bring a pen you love, a long, easy breath, and a small, warm space. We're about to write the night memo that makes tomorrow kinder. When the inner lake is finally still and the watchman at the gate has taken his post, we step into a 3-step out-loud ritual. This is a slim practice. Florence would smile at your words aren't empty syllables. They're gentle commands that shift your mind from problem to possibility, from tight to soft. It takes just 2 minutes, simple on purpose, because simple is what we can actually do every night. Preparation in 10 seconds. Sit up against your headboard or lie on your side. Right hand on your heart, left hand on your belly. Inhale for 4, exhale slowly. Drop your shoulders like you just set down a heavy bag. Silence notifications. If you share a room, you can whisper, but speak out loud so your ears hear your own voice. Your voice is the bridge between the conscious and the subconscious. Step 1. Specific gratitude. 20 to 30. Ters. Distill 1 drop of honey from the day. You're not hunting a big achievement. You're naming 1 real detail that softened your heart today. The more specific, the better. Specificity lets the subconscious see the picture instead of hearing a slogan. Use this frame, I'm grateful for. 1 concrete moment, plus a sensory detail. I feel, 1 word feeling. For example, I'm grateful for a hot cup of tea at 3 p.m. My hands warmed the moment I wrapped the mug. I feel calm. If the day was brutal, be grateful for capacity. I'm grateful that I'm breathing, and I'm learning to be gentle with myself. 1 drop is enough. The subconscious will scent the whole night with it. A quick brain hack. The mind naturally error scans. A specific gratitude flips the filter from hunting what's wrong to noticing what's right. Do this 7 nights and you'll feel that filter running on its own by day. Step 2. Identity. Affirmation. I'm becoming. 40/50s. Plant a new identity flag, not a vague wish, but a self that's forming now. The subconscious loves labels. When you say, I am, I'm becoming, it starts collecting micro-evidence to validate you. Follow Florence's simple rules. Speak in the present or becoming, not, I will. Affirm what you want. Avoid negations. Include feeling soft, steady, grateful. And seal it under grace and in perfect ways, so you don't strong-arm the will, and you leave room for right timing. Use this frame. I'm becoming a person who, quality/virtue, and I feel feeling. Everything comes to me under grace and in perfect ways. Examples by area finance. I'm becoming a wise and generous steward of money. I see clean, clear cash flow, and I feel calm and in charge, under grace and in perfect ways. Health, I'm becoming someone who listens to my body. I choose what nourishes me. I feel light and energized under grace. Relationships, I'm becoming someone who speaks at the right time with the right tone. I give and receive support. I feel warm under grace. Work, creativity. I'm becoming someone who does what matters first. Inspiration arrives on time. I see clearly under grace. If speaking this feels stiff, add a bridge line. I'm willing to believe the smallest good can enter, then read the affirmation. Willingness is the little bridge over resistance. Step 3. A gentle directive for tomorrow. 30/40s. Send a memo to your night shift team. The subconscious, clear, doable, focused on noticing and behavior. Use this frame tomorrow. I. Firm verb for observation, action. In, at, specific context. Skip, I'll try. Use solid verbs, notice. Choose answer complete, say. For example, tomorrow I notice a small opportunity already waiting in my inbox. Tomorrow I slow my speech half a beat in important conversations. Tomorrow I complete one important task before 10 a.m. and feel light. This works because it targets your attentional filter and micro behaviors, the soil where real change actually takes root, rhythm and tone. So your words drop to the right depth. Read each sentence on a soft exhale. Pause 2 or 3 seconds between lines to feel. Keep the voice warm, clear, and about a half step lower than usual. The subconscious responds to gentle authority. Hand on heart links body and mind. If you like, end each line with a faint smile. Your nervous system reads it as safety. Troubleshooting to keep the rhythm from snapping. If you forget, set a reminder called 2 minutes of grace. If you only remember in bed, still do it 2 lines. Beat 0. If gratitude feels numb, return to your senses. Warmth, light scent, touch. Let the body feel first and the heart will follow. If your inner critic argues, thank it. We'll discuss in the morning, then continue. You're the gatekeeper, not the prosecutor. Morning anchor, 15:30s, so the subconscious sees evidence. Before you touch your phone, ask 3 questions. What's one tiny sign of good? What's one inspired action I can take now? What's my leading feeling? Jot 1 line per question. Each line is a brick under your trust. A starter library you can swap in tonight. Each set is a trio. Gratitude. Becoming directive finance. I'm grateful the electric bill was paid on time this month. I feel at ease. I'm becoming calm and generous with money under grace. Tomorrow, I recognize 1 clean income opportunity aligned with my values. Health. I'm grateful for a 10-minute walk this afternoon. The cool wind touched my cheeks. I'm becoming someone who nourishes my body with gentle choices under grace. Tomorrow, I take 3 one-minute breathing breaks to relax my shoulders. Relationships I'm grateful for. A check-in text from an old friend. I'm becoming someone who speaks at the right time and truly listens under grace. Tomorrow, I ask a question before offering advice. Work, creativity. I'm grateful for 30 focused minutes at noon. I really moved the needle. I'm becoming someone who prioritizes what matters most under grace. Tomorrow before 10 a.m., I complete the hardest piece with a steady mind. Handwrite your own trio and tape it near your bed. Handwriting carves a path for the words. If this practice resonates, drop a comment tonight with 1 specific gratitude and the line, 7. Nights under grace. I'm in, add your city/state if you like. Invite a friend to be your 7-night buddy each morning. Text each other a photo of your 3 lines. Cover anything private. Practice together multiplies. Staying power, and you might notice something sweet. The soft kind of miracle tends to travel in groups. You've got the method. Specific gratitude. Becoming identity. Gentle directive. Next, we'll customize scripts for different goals. Money, health, relationships, work, by-stage warm-up. Sustain breakthrough with a true story of change so you can see each link working in everyday life. For tonight, bless your words with under grace and in perfect ways, and let your night crew know exactly what to set on your desk by morning. Let me start with a brief story really, a mosaic from many students. She lived in Austin, Texas. On the first 3 nights, she only whispered a few lines because she felt shy with herself. On the 4th night, she noticed a small good sign. A coworker sent her a link to a role that fit better. On the 5th night, she switched her affirmations into I am becoming. And the next morning, she calmly finished the hard part of her work before 10 a.m. There was no thunderbolt from the sky, just small bricks placed side by side, right rhythm, right place. At the end of 7 nights, she said, I don't have to push anymore. It feels like a gentle current is carrying me. Part 3 gives you a set of personalized scripts across 4 common areas. Finance, health, relationships, works or creativity. Each area has 3 levels. Starter when there's shyness or resistance. Sustain you found your rhythm. Breakthrough you're ready to raise your ceiling. Every script keeps the same trio a specific gratitude and I am becoming. Statement and a gentle command for tomorrow always sealed under grace and in perfect ways to open a kind, effective path. Finance starter. When money feels tense. Gratitude. I'm grateful. I paid a small bill today, I feel lighter. Becoming. I am becoming a calm, clear steward of money. I receive right guidance on time, under grace, and in perfect ways. Gentle command. Tomorrow I notice a clean income opportunity aligned with my values. Sustain things are okay. You want them steady. Gratitude. I'm grateful for each bill as proof of services I get to use. Becoming. I am becoming a wise prioritizer. I pay for what nourishes me first, then for what's pleasant under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow I complete one important financial decision before 11 a.m. Breakthrough, raising the ceiling, gratitude. I'm grateful for the clean money that flowed through my work this week. Becoming, I am becoming a value creator who is paid fairly under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow, I reach out to a potential partner and propose a win-win collaboration. Health starter. Tired, low motivation. Gratitude. I'm grateful for 5 minutes of stretching before bed. My muscles softened. Becoming, I am becoming someone who listens to my body. I choose what nourishes me under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow I take 3 one-minute breaks to breathe deeply and soften my shoulders. Sustain gratitude. I'm grateful my sleep rhythm is steadier this week. Becoming, I am becoming someone who treats sleep like a sacred appointment under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow I prep a healthy snack before I get hungry. Breakthrough gratitude. I'm grateful my body felt light stepping out of bed this morning. Becoming, I am becoming someone who enjoys moving daily. Energy arrives right on time under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow. I move for 20 minutes at an easy, joyful pace. Note, spiritual practice doesn't replace medical care. If sleep issues or symptoms persist, see a professional. Spiritual care and medicine support each other. Relationships. Starter. Edgy. Hard to speak, gratitude. I am grateful for one small check-in message today. Becoming. I am becoming someone who speaks in the right moment and tone. I'm supported, and I support others under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow. I pause half a beat before I reply to truly listen. Sustain gratitude. I'm grateful for one fully present conversation today. Becoming, I am becoming gently honest. I ask questions before giving advice under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow. I name one thing I truly appreciate about the person in front of me. Breakthrough gratitude. I'm grateful my circle of friends as colleagues is widening. Becoming, I am becoming someone who creates a safe space for others to open up under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow. I schedule a quality 30-minute catch-up with someone important. Work, creativity, starter, scattered procrastinating. Gratitude. I'm grateful for 20 focused minutes today. Becoming, I am becoming the person who sees what matters and does it first under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow before 10 a.m., I finish the hardest task at a good enough level. Sustain gratitude. I'm grateful for a spark of inspiration that arrived right on time. Becoming, I am becoming steady in my pace, instead of flaring and fading under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow, I send one clear email that opens a door to collaboration. Breakthrough gratitude. I'm grateful for feedback that helps me refine my product. Becoming, I am becoming a maker of useful work who is fairly rewarded under grace. Gentle command. Tomorrow, I ship the first version instead of waiting for perfect. 4-point checklist. Is it present tense? I am becoming not, I will. Is it specific? Warm light, soft touch, vivid detail. Does it carry a gentle feeling, calm, warm, clear, glad? Is it sealed under grace, and in perfect ways? If a line feels stiff, use this bridge. I'm willing to believe the smallest good can step in first. Then return to your main line. The 7-night map. Raising the ceiling. Gently nights 1, 2. Use one trio in the hottest area. Nights 3 to 4. Add a second area. Note one small good sign in the morning. Nights 5 to 6. Upgrade from starter. Sustain. Schedule one inspired action. Night to 7. Choose one light breakthrough line. In the morning, list 3 shifts you noticed. When words match breath and the gentle tone, life moves subtly, the right people appear. Ideas arrive on time and you strain less. When things get sticky, forgot the ritual. Set a 2 minutes of grace reminder. Late is fine. 2 lines beat 0. In a debate, answer softly. Thank you, let's discuss in the morning. You are the gatekeeper, not the prosecutor. Day went off the rails. Read step 0. Cast the burden and 1 micro gratitude. Warm hands, a breeze, a golden lamp. Return to the full set tomorrow. A 30 power to 90. Second practice to lock it in step 1. Peace both hands on your heart, 3 long breaths. I am safe in the present. Step 2. Small joy, recall a tender moment, morning sun on the window. Someone's laughter, the smell of fresh bread. Allow a gentle smile. Step 3. Honor, place your money image inside that scene. Say, I'm honored to receive, and steward this money wisely. Notice how honor makes the heart stand tall yet soft. Then stitch this rhythm into small tasks. Schedule a client call with a real smile. Tweak a sales page with a spirit of service. Pay a bill with a quiet thank you. Feelings lead. Flow follows, that's the gentle order of grace. Your community cue. If you're ready for the experiment, comment, 7 nights under grace. I'm in +1 specific gratitude for tonight, and your city state, if you'd like. Pair up with a 7-night buddy. Each morning share a photo of a 3-line journal page, cover personal info. Practicing together increases staying power, and soft magic loves to travel in company. You now have your customized script set and the cadence to raise your ceiling. Tonight, choose one breakthrough trio and seal it under grace and in perfect ways, so by morning your night shift can lay the first easy stepping stone of your new ceiling. When the pattern is clear and the lamp of feeling is lit, it's time for the word, the key that issues the command and sets the unseen machinery in motion. Divine law doesn't guess. It hears what you repeat with the strongest emotion. Every sentence you speak is a coordinate. A precise coordinate brings the ship to harbor. Overlapping coordinates keep it circling at sea. Today, make your words a single direction arrow, calm, clear under grace, in perfect ways. First, change the tense. Lines like I'll have, I hope I'll have, or maybe someday push what you want to the horizon, and the horizon always recedes. Bring it into the present. It is here stamps received into your field. It will come stamps pending. That's not wordplay, it's frequency. The frequency of already here attracts with quiet certainty, someday pleads with anxiety. Next, purity. 1 strong declaration can be cancelled by 10 small complaints. Before you speak, run your sentence through 3 gates. 1. Is it in the present tense? 2. Is it under grace? Harms no one including me. 3. Does it open my heart or tighten it? Only words that pass all 3 gates go out. Here's a sturdy syntax you can adapt. By divine right under grace and in perfect ways. Eng is now present in my life. This or something better for the highest good of all concerned. This line carries 4 layers. Divine right grace, the present moment, and the open door of something better. Read it once each morning, slow, warm, and once each night, as you lock up the house of your mind. What if I slip? Law doesn't punish. Law records. Use SRRR for language. Stop, release, replace, rejoice. Power isn't in never slipping, Maal Singh. It's in a gentle, fast correction. Now step into a kind word diet to keep your signal clean and strong. Morning, before the news, speak your sovereignty line once. Midday, between tasks, whisper an anchor. I always have enough and extra to do the right thing under grace. Evening journal, 3 lines. What did I say right? Where did I slip? What did I replace it with? These 3 lines train your brain to choose helpful words as a reflex. Make it light with a 24-hour word fast. Abstain from all complaints about money. Each time you slip, drop a coin in your awareness jar and replace the sentence immediately. No judgment, just notice and adjust. Clear the hidden rivals, those self-sabotaging phrases disguised as humor or small talk. 10 everyday swaps to keep your current pristine. Price shock, not, that's so expensive, but if this belongs with me, it will come under grace and at a wise price. Budgeting, not, I can't afford it, but I prioritize what's right. My supply always meets right priority. Bills arriving, not another payment. But I circulate prosperity with gratitude. Money returns to me increased and easy. Late payments, not. They'll be late again, but everything arrives at the best right time for me under grace. Salary talk, not. It's hard to ask, but I discuss my value with mutual respect and clarity. Others' success, not. They got lucky, but your proof the blessing flows, may grace extend to me as well. Surprise expenses. Not worse timing, but I'm always supported, even surprises serve me. Joking about being broke. Swap, I'm broke for I'm getting skilled at the art of stewarding abundance. Self-assessment, swap, I'm bad with money for. I'm becoming a kind, wise friend to money. End of day, swap, what a grind for today. I learned to let the current run smoother, tomorrow will be even easier. Underneath these replacements is rightful agency. You're not begging, you're conversing with law as a courteous, ethical partner. Quiet self-respect changes the frequency of your voice, less strained, more grounded. Before key declarations, stand upright, drop your shoulders, breathe deep. The same words spoken from an open body mind carry farther. In social settings, you won't always speak affirmations out loud. Build a hidden altar within. Sometimes a simple thumb to index finger tap is your private cue while you think it is here under grace. When others complain, no need to debate, just don't harmonize. Gently change the subject or smile and keep your word within. Your words don't need to ring down the street. They need to ring clear in the sanctuary of your heart. A small toolkit to keep your words increasingly refined. Reminder chimes, set a silent alert 3 times a day. Read your sovereignty line in one breath. Wallet card, handwrite your keystone sentence. Every time you reach for your wallet, you activate. Conversion log, 2 columns. Old words, new words for your common situations. Breath pair, before pricing or negotiations. 1 slow breath, then I speak from peace, not fear. Sealing ritual after paying a bill, rest your hand on it. Thank you for something to share. Money returns to me increased and easy. 7-day word diet plan. Day 1. Present tense practice. Day 2. Delete your most common hidden rival. Day 3. Add under grace to every money line. Day 4. Fewer words, higher quality. Day 5. Practice in social conversation. Day 6. Read aloud in the mirror, tone training. Day 7. Review and testify. Ethical guardrail. Everything I say about money serves the good for me and others. Keep under grace at the gate. Now let's ground this with a real-life arc. Picture an ordinary person, maybe your neighbor in Seattle or your coworker in Charlotte. Let's call him Daniel. He does marketing at a small company. 2 years of tight deadlines, emails at 11 p.m., and the vague fear, am I falling behind? On early summer nights, his body is tired, but his mind starts a second shift, replaying meetings, rehearsing arguments that never happen, counting whether the 15th will cover the card. He wakes feeling like he's wearing a wetsuit of armor, and he starts to believe, maybe I'm just a bad sleeper. One night, Daniel hears about a 2-minute pre-sleep ritual. What catches him isn't big promises, but the tone simple, gentle, doable nightly. He tries it. Before the 3 lines he does step 0, lay down the burden hand on chest, long exhale, and a whisper. The worries of today I return to divine wisdom. I choose peace and gentle guidance. His shoulders drop as if he's set down a bag of rocks. Step 1. Specific gratitude. He hesitates. What was there to be grateful for today? Then he remembers his daughter running to the door, shouting, "Daddy," and the milk-sweet hug. I'm grateful for those tiny footsteps and that warm hug. I feel warm. The word warm softens his chest. Step 2. I'm becoming. He chooses something small so the ego doesn't tense up. I'm becoming the person who does the important thing first, then the loud thing. I see clearly and stay calm under grace and in perfect ways. It's like planting a small flag on the hill he's walking toward, not conquering the whole mountain range overnight. Step 3. A gentle command for tomorrow. Tomorrow before 10 a.m. I complete the hardest part well enough. Not I'll transform just a clear memo to the night shift in his mind. Night 1 passes. No fireworks. Just a half-step deeper sleep. In the morning, he looks for one tiny good signal. Didn't check my phone for the first 30 minutes and I felt calm. Day 2, unexpected great parking, on time for the meeting. Day 3, new content idea in the shower. These aren't loud miracles. They're signs his attention filter is rotating from problems to possibilities. Of course, night 4, he's exhausted and forgets the ritual. At 11:58 p.m., blanket pulled up, he remembers and wants to skip. He whispers the minimalist line I open to trust. The smallest good is allowed to arrive first. He sleeps. Morning brings a soft good signal, an email inviting a low-pressure chat about next quarter. On Thursday night, he refines his I'm becoming. I'm becoming the person who speaks half a beat slower in important conversations. I feel steady under grace. Friday's meeting, he naturally pauses. That breath lets his colleague finish, and the talk turns easier. His gatekeeper has clocked in. Week 2. A quiet surprise, a friend texts about a clean, right-fit freelance project. The phrasing matches the memo. He sent his mind. Tomorrow, I recognize an income opportunity aligned with my values. No pushing, just the next right step reply with a clear proposal. When you speak words under grace and in perfect ways, doors open under grace and in perfect ways, right people, right timing. Another night, he points the trio toward relationships, grateful for a peaceful family dinner. Warm light made everything softer. I'm becoming honest and gentle, I ask, before advising under grace. Tomorrow, I'll praise my daughter for one specific thing she did well. Next morning at the rush hour table, I loved how you folded your little blanket. She beams. A quiet square of sunlight opens in the room. These aren't headline moments, but they build the roof of everyday peace. How do small shifts become visible results? Try the 30-second morning anchor. Before your phone hand to heart, ask 3 questions out loud to seal the orders. What tiny good signal is already here? Write 3 6 words. What inspired action right now? 1 call, 1 email, 1 shelf cleared. What's my dominant feeling? And what small thing will amplify it? A warm glass of water, 2 minutes of sun. Half a minute. It closes the circuit on the night and opens the circuit on the day, like putting a comma in just the right place so the sentence can breathe. Daniel keeps this for 21 nights. On day 22, his manager invites him into a bigger project. Not a miracle from nowhere, but the meeting point of inner readiness and outer conditions softened by grace. He isn't trying to prove he deserves it. He's walking through a door that's been open a while. That's the secret door to success. It doesn't shout your name. It waits for you to be quiet enough to see it and walk through. If you're moving through heavy days, long insomnia, tangled worry, remember this: practice is spiritual care and does not replace medical advice. Let both support you, your body with your clinician, your heart with gentle words. In that combination, you restore a small, durable power, one right sentence, one right breath, one inspired step. Community invitation. If Daniel's story felt familiar, comment, 7 nights under grace. I'm in +1 specific gratitude for tonight, and your city/state if you're comfortable. Or find a 7-night buddy each morning. Text a photo of your 3-line page cover, private info. Practice together and watch tiny good signals blossom. Before you go, pick one sentence you'll use all week, for example, I always have enough and extra to do the right thing under grace. Name one context for it, opening a bill before quoting a price when someone complains. Then bless 2 people above you in the thread. May your words carry far clear and be answered under grace. When many mouths speak clean words, the winds turn fair for all of us. Bridge to what's next with words. Set pattern, crisp and lamp bright. It's about tending the flame and taking inspired action. How to keep a light in the window, so what you've called can find its way home. How to tag small signals. How to take right small steps without digging up seeds. How to adjust as due dates approach while peace stays intact. Next, we'll map a simple daily path so your calling stays alive and give money a soft road to travel under grace in perfect ways. Imagine you hang a small lamp in your window. You don't know when your honored guest will arrive, but you keep the flame so they can find their way home. Naming your amount is lighting the lamp. Keeping the call alive is tending a warm, steady flame. An inspired action is sliding the bolt when the knock finally comes. From here on, we don't dig up the seed, we water it with our words, feelings, and small right steps gently under grace in perfect ways. Give your calling a daily rhythm. The simpler the rhythm, the easier it is to keep. Use this 24-hour map, 3 M's in the morning, 2 M's at midday, 1 M at night. Morning 3 M. Mind. Mouth move. Mind. 2 quiet minutes of breathing and a clear mental picture. See the number stamped on something solid, a check, an account balance, a bill marked, paid in full. Mouth speak this sovereignty line slowly, by divine right, under grace, and in perfect ways. All is now present in my life. This or something better for the highest good of all concerned. Move, take 1 tiny into the world step. Tidy the desk, send 1 email, adjust 1 product listing, any small near bright action that opens a path for money to walk in. Midday 2 M. Microcheck and microjoy. Microcheck, 30 to 60 seconds. Hand over heart whisper, it is here under grace, then smile. Microjoy, play 1 song, sip a favorite tea. Thank someone, the joy is the current that keeps your lamp lit. Night 1 M. Make it sacred. Write 3 lines. What 1 small step did I take? What small sign arrived? What am I grateful for? If any balance got cleared, even $5, place a little, paid in full sticker on the page. That's how you sanctify each step. Now, inspired action. It isn't panic hustle. It carries 3 markers light. No strain clear. The idea is obvious and near doable within 24 hours. Ask, what is the gentlest next step? If the answer is call a past client, post a kind invitation, submit a simple application, refresh a sales page, or nudge an invoice. Do that tiny step now. Small steps are the stepping stones money uses to reach you. Make sure the door can actually open. Working payment links, clear bank details, tidy invoices, open calendar space, and a warm onboarding path. Sometimes supply is knocking, but your house has no doorbell. Install the bell, a pay now. Button a book, a call form, and a simple note. I'm welcoming CAN clients this month under grace. Up against a deadline. Skip the timeline, panic. Try the 48-hour under grace protocol, quiet. 15 minutes of gentle breathing. Speak the sovereignty line 3 times. Gaze at paid in full. List 15 minutes to write 10 channels. Money could flow through previous clients, a small project moving old stock, a collaboration, a deposit. Choose 3 small near bright steps. Send 5 warm messages to 5 past buyers. Offer a light special to your list. Post 1 quick win mini offer. Execute for 90 minutes. No obsessive account checking. Just do the work and give generously. Bless and thank by divine right under grace. Arrives on time and gently for everyone involved. I'm grateful for this. If timing still needs softening, build a grace bridge. Ask for a kind extension, suggest a partial deposit, or propose a payment path. Grace works best when you're honest and respectful on both sides. About procrastination, sometimes the money's already en route, and we're the ones putting cones in the road with doom scrolling and worry. Use SRRR whenever you catch yourself digging up the seed. Stop, put down the feed and the banking app. Release, exhale long, with one hand on your heart. Replace whisper, it is here under grace, and bring back the true picture. Rejoice, smile, and do one small happy thing. Send a thank you, pour a glass of water. 3 quick scenes from real life. A freelancer with a $2 $400 invoice reads her sovereignty line each morning, sends 1 warm follow-up at noon, and notes 1 small sign each night. On day 4, an unexpected deposit lands, not luck, but a ready channel. A shop owner with stale inventory offers a tiny try-it experience instead of a big sale. 3 days 30 trial spots under grace. DMs rise. By day 2, combined orders match the number he named or better. A sales professional in a tight quarter draws a 10-branch tree, 10 past clients, 1 useful call each. 3 conversations become 2 moderate contracts and 1 large one, or something better. Keeping the lamp also means stewarding what you already have. Financial discipline is Grace's friend. Think 10, 10, 80, 10% to give with joy, 10% to save, invest, 80% to run life with awareness. Not dogma, just intent. Keep a signals log. Record every green shoot, an opened email, a kind word, a small opportunity, an unexpected $2. Each sprout is a receipt that your field is humming right. Review weekly and you'll see a pattern where you kept a gentle flame fruit appeared. Then work a 7-day, keep the lamp map. Day 1, prepare channels. Day 2, 3 warm retouches to past clients. Day 3, create a mini entry offer you can fulfill in under 60 minutes. Day 4, refresh your about a portfolio. Day 5, a 24-hour word fast, no scarcity talk. Day 6, measure and adjust. Day 7, post a brief testimony to anchor belief. Use a 2-part action matrix to stay calm and effective. Small near send 5 warm messages. Fix 1 sales page, nudge 1 invoice. Small far update your profile. Learn 1 micro skill. Big near make a negotiation call. Close a contract launch, a mini program. Big far design a new funnel or product. Put it on the quarterly calendar. Add the present seal ritual. Anytime you wobble, handwrite. It is here under grace, tuck it in your wallet. Every touch is a reset. As your practice deepens, beware 3 subtle traps. Trap 1, perfectionism. After 5 to 7 nights, the mind wants to upgrade. The ritual adds sentences, adds pressure, then you drop it on night 8. The antidote isn't iron will, it's gentle consistency. 2 good sentences beat 0. On stormy nights, do step 0, cast the burden, and 1 tiny thank you. I'm grateful for the cool pillow against my cheek. Trap 2, impatience. Tell yourself, I sow by the day. The universe ripens by the season. When you seal your word under grace, you stop scheduling the good and start trusting it. Trap 3, old tapes. When a worn-out self-story begins to play, don't argue. Press stop and overwrite. With a Florence-style breaker, I shatter every false record of me. They return to the void. Now I record the new peace, openness, inspired action under grace and in perfect ways. Plant breath light anchors across your day. Midday fiend seconds. Hand to chest, whisper. Right now, I notice one thing that supports me, a beam of sun, a quiet room, a cool plate of fruit. Before decisions, 10 seconds I speak half a beat slower and listen to the last sentence under grace. When tight, 20 seconds, the open sesame cue. Unexpected good appears, now under grace and in perfect ways. Clean up the casual word swap. I'm drained for, I'm recharging for 2 minutes, trade. What bad luck for I'm learning to turn this gently. You're not denying reality. You're naming it in a way that opens the road instead of closing the door. Create a tiny grace corner at home, a tea light, a smooth pebble, a card with your 3 sentences. Each evening touch the stone like pressing record for your subconscious. 2 emergency kits for hard nights. The 60-second first aid kit. 1. Cast the burden. Today's worries I hand to divine wisdom. 2. Sense gratitude. I'm grateful for the breeze on my arm. 3. Tiny password. Tomorrow I notice one signal of good. Lights out, sleep. The mend the heart kit. After a clash, I won't carry that harsh word in my body. I learn from it. I hand the heavy part back to wisdom. I choose to repair with a gentle line. I'm willing to listen under grace. And tomorrow's password I ask before I argue. Also, ethics matter. This practice isn't for manipulating others or sidestepping values. Sealed under grace means you voluntarily set the highest good of all as your compass. If a door opens, that's right person wrong, values the seal will softly close it for you. Trust that and feel the relief. To sustain momentum, extend 7 nights under grace into a gentle 21-day path. Week 1. One hot area only. Keep the nightly trio. Week 2, add a second area. Each morning jot a 30-second anchor. Week 3. Insert one soft breakthrough move, a proposal, a publish, a call, always sealed. On day 21, review your signals log. You'll see a fine line of light threading the forest. If you slip a day, don't judge. Florence doesn't ask you to be a willpower superhero. She invites you to be a keeper of the word, a tender gatekeeper who knows when to open, when to close, and when to call in grace when self-effort isn't enough. Gentle patience is the most durable power in this game. When the lamp is warm, the channels open and the steps walked. Remember, peace is the stamp. If peace thins, pause, breathe, and return to the nearest small step. Don't force the current, cooperate with it. If this part makes you feel you're no longer practicing, but actually living. Join our circle, comment, 7 nights under grace, continuing at 21 days, include one specific gratitude tonight, and your city/state, if you're comfortable. Or invite a friend to be your one-day buddy each morning. Share a photo of your 3-line page, hide private details. When we walk together, steadiness grows, and soft good loves to travel in company. When you turn off the lights tonight, remember the words you're about to speak are not just sounds. They are a gentle decree to your subconscious and to the universe, as Florence Scovel Shinn reminds us, your word is your wand. Throughout this video, we've laid the foundation together, releasing the burden, naming specific gratitudes, affirming I am becoming, and sending a soft instruction toward tomorrow, all under grace and in perfect ways. You don't have to strain to pull the good in, simply clear a path so the good already near can find its way to you. And if you ever lose your rhythm, don't blame yourself. The way back is close at hand. A slow breath, one small gratitude, and a bridge phrase, I'm willing to believe. The smallest good is allowed to step in first. Gentle steps endure longer than brief bursts. Once the word is on its way, the brick walls built by fear and overthinking start to loosen like mortar in a rainstorm, and your morning becomes lighter, clearer, and more intentional. Here's a short steadying seal you can use on any stormy night, simple, clear, and strong. The right good now appears for me under grace and in perfect ways. Read it slowly on the exhale, and then give your heart a beat of silence. That silence helps the words drop to the depth they need. Now, a warm invitation into our circle comment below, with one specific gratitude for tonight. The smell of warm tea, the amber lamp glow, tiny footsteps down the hall, and add 7 nights under grace I'm in. If you'd like, include your city/state so we can find each other on the map. Each comment is a small light, and when they gather, the inner sky brightens for many. If this video touched you, subscribe and tap the bell. Each week I'll send short, doable practices rich with Florence essence so you can keep a gentle rhythm and raise your ceiling without forcing. Share this with a friend who's up late or needs a spiritual foothold. You might be placing a favorable condition on their morning. A small reassurance: this is spiritual practice to nourish the mind. It doesn't replace medical care. If symptoms persist, seek professional support. Spirit and medicine can uplift one another beautifully. Before you go, place a hand over your heart and whisper with me a blessing to seal this moment for everyone watching. From tonight, I send the word. And when the word returns, I welcome the good made visible right on time, complete under grace, and in perfect ways. For those who want structure, here's your 7-day call, the Money Mini Challenge. 1 action a day. Name, mold, light, word, step, plus a signal journal, and 1 blessing for someone else daily. Keep a miracle docket, jot every signal, even an unexpected dollar, an opened email, a new invitation to carve a deeper groove of trust. Try the kind discipline 10-10-80, give with joy, save with intention, operate mindfully. Add an ethical safeguard to all declarations for the highest good of all concerned, so your prosperity stays kind and light. Then, in the comments, name the amount you're calling in today and its clear, honest purpose, for example, $2,400, next month's rent under grace. Write a 60-second switch you'll use when doubt knocks, e.g. 3 gratitudes, plus feet grounded. And choose 2 people ahead of you to bless blessings on your cock cans under grace. When many hearts speak clean words, the atmosphere becomes a fair wind for us all. To remember this practice, take 1 communal breath. Inhale peace, exhale gratitude, and speak together warm and clear, by divine right under grace and in perfect ways. Iran is present in my life now. It is here. Go and live like it. It is done under grace in perfect ways. See you in the next video where we'll tune your personal 3-line formula for each goal and set a 30-second morning anchor so each new day opens lightly with direction. For now, close your eyes with a small smile. You are not alone. There's a circle of hearts whispering with you, and the good is on its way.